As mid-range travelers who just got back from Japan, these are all the hotels we stayed at during our 14-day trip. Our hotel in Tokyo was about a 10 to 15 minute walk away from Akihabara, and that was the Comfort Hotel Era. We paid $156 a night for this hotel. The pros were that it was very clean, it was very quiet, the staff was very lovely. Something that wasn't good nor bad was just the location in general. It just wasn't a very loud location unless you wanted to walk 15 to 20 minutes to Akihabara, or if you wanted to hop on the train, which was actually fairly close by. It was about a 5 to 10 minute walk to the subway stops. Now the cons is there's no true amenities here like an onsen or anything like that. Would I stay here again? I would if I wanted to be in a quiet neighborhood. After Tokyo, we headed out towards Nagano to go to 2 traditional ryokens. The first wasn't really traditional in the end. It was the Club Wyndham in Chukumakakan. We spent $200 here, and this did include our breakfast and our dinner. The pros was this was an absolutely beautiful, beautiful ryokan. The onsens were gorgeous, the rooms were beautiful, the beds were comfortable, the staff was amazing. Something that wasn't necessarily good or bad was the village that this was in. It was very, very cute. We just didn't have a lot of time to explore it. And then the cons was actually how far it was from Nagano. We did not understand how far or how difficult it would be to get there, or that the train we were on when we got there, you could scan in at Nagano Station with your IC card, but you couldn't scan out. That was a whole thing. So would I stay here again? Maybe if we had time and if we wanted to do 2 nights instead of 1. After the Club Wyndham, we went back into actually the center of town in Nagano and stayed at this ryokan, which was so cute. It was run by this amazing family. We paid $125 for the night. Traditional, super close to everything. The onsens there were amazing. We did have a room with the traditional Japanese beds that were on the floor, and my husband wasn't a fan. I loved them. So I think that's definitely more of a neutral point. But I have no cons with this place. If you're going to Nagano, I highly recommend. In Kanazawa, we stayed at Hotel Amanik, and it's beautiful. It's a gorgeous hotel. The onsens are great, the spas are great, staff is very nice. The 24-hour coffee machine is fantastic. The PJs they give you are great. We spent $90 a night here, and I would say the biggest kind of not good, not bad point is that it's not in the historical district. It's definitely along the touristy edge, as well as the fact the biggest con is that this hosts big group trips. So if you were trying to leave the hotel at the same time as a group trip is, and you have a ton of people trying to leave, you will be stuck waiting for the elevators for like 15 to 20 minutes. And finally, in Kyoto, we stayed at the Prince Smart Inn Kyoto. We spent $125 here a night. The pros here were the location. The location was phenomenal for us. It got us everywhere we needed to be. Absolutely love that. The rooms were good size. The shower was fantastic. They had free breakfast, which was great. The kind of neutrally point was the staff. Some of the staff was so friendly, so sweet, so kind, so helpful, and others, they weren't mean or rude by any means, but they just definitely wanted to just do their job. And then the cons is pretty much the same as our place in Tokyo. There's no onsen, there's no additional amenities, which is fine. For the price we paid, we were really happy with that. We would stay here again, definitely just based on its location.